There's a place in Queenstown called Ferg's Burger. It makes the best burgers on the planet. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Leo here, back with another story time story. I need to change my intro, it just sounds dumb. Here, let me think of one. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Leo here, back with another story. That's boom, mind-blowing. I'm just stupid, I guess. Today's story is about the time I went to New Zealand on a holiday. So, I'm gonna put this key down because it's probably annoying the shit out of you in the recording. So, when I was in grade 7, was it grade 7? No, it must have been before that, like grade 5 or something like that. I was very young. I went to, me and my family, me, my brother, my mum, and my dad went to New Zealand, and in New Zealand we rented out a caravan, and I think we started in Christchurch, and we just drove around to all these different places through mountains, all this type of stuff, and we went to Queenstown, which was probably our favorite place, and we're actually thinking of going back in July this year. Around July. So Queenstown was like our favorite place. There's a place in Queenstown called Ferg's Burger. It makes the best burgers on the planet that I've ever tasted. And the line for Ferg's Burger literally was down the road. Like, out the door and down the road, and the locals and everyone who's been there before told us that that's how it is basically all day every day. Their burgers are that good. I am not joking. So Queenstown was our favorite place. There's a couple of good mini stories inside this big New Zealand trip story. One of the stories is in the mountains somewhere we found this place, and it was like untouched, and it wasn't snow, but it was like ice, but it was ice there was like a level of ice which was like the ground, just ice, and then there was like this weird crystal thin, it wasn't thin, but there was less ice, there was like a break of ice like 5 centimeters high of just like base, like, so like if you build a house on stilts, so like mini stilts, like billions of them, to another layer of ice which was like 4 centimeters thick. But it wasn't like normal ice, like it wasn't like a brick you smash it over someone's head and knock them out. It literally, you had to pick it up delicately so it wouldn't smash everywhere. Like, and me and my brother and stuff would pick them up, and we would like drop them on our heads and stuff because they would just like crumble. It was like a snow/ice sort of thing. So that was cool. Another story was that I think it was in Queenstown, because we had a caravan. It did have a shower, but it wasn't that great. So we were staying in a caravan park, and the caravan park had showers. So we all were like, well, we'll use the showers that the caravan park provided. So we every day would go to the shower place, and my dad used the shower. I think it was either 1 or 10, and he would hop in, and you put like I think it was a $2 coin or a $1 coin in, and it started the shower, and it went for like 3 minutes, I think. And my dad put his coin in, and went clunk, and nothing happened. One of the funniest things that happened over there, nothing happened in that shower. And so the next day, we went down and we said, oh hey, my dad obviously, got another $2 or $1 coin, and he went to another shower, and I think it was 10 the first day, and then he went down and said, hey, it didn't work, And they're like, oh, okay, we'll give you the $2 or whatever it was back. And then that night we went back again to have another shower, like, you know, because you're meant to fucking shower every day like normal people. And what happened was he went to number 1 this time round, and he put his coin in, and clunk, it happened to him again. And we sort of felt stupid because, like, I don't know, so we didn't go back to reception asking for our money back again, and it sort of sounded sketchy if we did it again. But what we figured out is that the dirty showers, like the showers that still have a bit of dirt on the floor and stuff, are the showers that work, because it's the shower that washes all the shit off people and goes down the drains, instead of the ones that are like really, really clean, which, as we found out, are the ones that do not work. So yeah, that's another mini story. Another mini story is we in the caravan, I'm pretty sure we put on the stove, like it wasn't a flame stove, but it was like a gas stove, and it had like those metal plates, and I'm pretty sure we put that on overnight because we went in the winter time, so it was like freezing cold, and it was like snow, and we had ski jackets and stuff like that. And we put the stove on to like heat up the room, and like there was this night where it was just like crazy cold. Like, we're on the side of a highway somewhere, which apparently the truckers don't like for some reason. I don't know why, but they kept honking, like, as they were going past us, during the night. I didn't wake up, but apparently my parents did, and they were like, nah, but honk honk. So, yeah, that got pretty bad, and it was so cold. Like, it was, like, I was, like, shaking. I was going to bed. I had, like, you know, obviously I only had like 1 blanket, but I had like I think I had thermals, 2 t-shirts, a jumper, and then the ski jacket, I'm pretty sure. And that was, you know, obviously warm, but you could still feel how cold it was. And the next morning we wake up, and you know, we pack all our stuff up, have breakfast, and keep going on the road as we normally did. And what we found out, I think it was like midway through that day, when we went to the back where my parents' bed was, not all of us, but like, I think it was me who actually went back, and we opened up the curtains to let light in, and I go, oh, this window's open, and my dad goes, oh shit, I forgot to lock that last night. So, in the blistering cold, my dad leaves the window open on our camper van. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the camper van. Like, to this day, we do not let him forget it. He'll like say something and try and be smart, and like we'll disagree, and he'll be like, no, I'm right, you're wrong, and we'll be like, yeah, hey, camper van, New Zealand, remember that, remember? And he's like, shut up, and I'm like, So yeah, that's another mini story. That one was especially funny. And the last one I'm going to talk about is we actually we went snowboarding, and that was cool, except that we hired our ski pants down in Queenstown, but we hired the rest of the stuff up there. And what that did, we were meant to have like, say, an 11 o'clock session, but it took us so long to get our gear that it was like 12 o'clock before we got all our stuff. So at 12 o'clock, there was like, it was halfway through a session. So what we had to do was we like had lunch. It might have been later than that, I think, because what happened was we joined the next session, which was, I'm pretty sure, was about 2, and I'm pretty sure it was like a 4-hour lesson. And what happened was, we did that. Me and my brother snowboarded while my mom and my dad skied, and it was the most awesome thing. I love snowboarding. I wish I could do it more, but I live in Australia. not the southern parts of Australia where we could take trips. I live in the northern part of Australia where snow don't go anywhere. So, but I love snowboarding, and it was the most amazing day. But and also I was better than my brother, and my brother's older than me, and I never let him forget it. But yeah, that was amazing. But there's like a first slope. There's like the beginner slope that's down the bottom. It's like 20, 30, 40 meters long, and it's not very steep. And like our instructor was like, oh, okay, we're going up to the next, the next level, which is like a lot more than this. Like, you actually get to like go down a slope and stuff, and it'll be cool. And we're like, yes, yes, yes. And then I don't know if it was my parents or like an instructor that my parents like asked to come see us, told us that we had to go unless we were staying at the resort, so that we could get down the mountain or something before something or other, or something. But like we had to like cut our thing short, which was so annoying, and it was like the only day we went snowboarding. So that was pretty crappy, and this episode's 11 minutes long, so I should probably finish it up here. So yeah, that's like my 4 mini stories in that New Zealand trip story. That was the one of the most amazing trips ever. I've also gone to London and France and Paris and Switzerland. France and Paris, donk. I went to London, Paris, Switzerland, and Italy, and one of the off things of Italy that I can't remember. But yeah, that's about it on my story. I hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Comment down below any other games you'd like to see me play, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Hey guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you all in the next video. Scum, but like, it looks like you're in a rainforest. Like, just his house, his neighbor look fine, his other neighbor looks fine. His house just looks like you're in the middle of the goddamn rainforest. And there was this one tree sitting right up against his driveway.